Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing, continuing with the overcast conditions so far this morning as that low cloud deck still lingers around the 1,600-foot level. Seeing temperatures sitting in the low 70s and overall expecting a fairly dry and much more comfortable day ahead as the temperature is only going to get just around 80 degrees for our high, and we'll have a light onshore breeze. It's going to keep things a little cooler as well. We will see rain chances returning as we go into the evening time frame and more so into the overnight time frame, and setting up for some shower and storm activity back around the area as we move into the day on Saturday. Taking a look at the current surface analysis, the boundary that brought that shower activity last night now sitting off to the south. We're going to see that linger there and keep those rain chances off to the south for today, and then we'll see that lifting back northward as some energy tracks along it, and that will bring that shower and storm activity back into our area for the morning hours tomorrow, and some lingering shower and storm chances as we continue through the day and into Saturday. If we take a look at the current visible satellite, we can see that cloud layer still lingering over the area. Do expect that to remain the case as we continue through the day today. We could see a period of maybe that layer becoming a bit more scattered as we get into the later afternoon, but generally we'll see mostly cloudy to overcast conditions through much of the day today. But again, precip chances look to be minimal. We'll see that as we look at our high resolution forecast here. Again, tracking no precipitation as we move through the day. Seeing most of that storm activity along the boundary off to the south. As mentioned, we'll see that start to lift northward into our area as we get into the evening time frame. We're going to see first chances after 22 local, but the real better chance will start to arrive after midnight, and even more so as we get towards the 4 a.m. time frame. As you can see, expecting that piece of energy to move through and bring some showers and thunderstorms likely over the area. And then as we continue through the day, we will see that first wave of activity moving out of the area, but we'll continue to see the support there for some scattered or widely scattered and then even isolated showers or storms continuing through the day today. As you can see, things become a bit more broke up in nature, and then continue with those chances as we go into the evening time frame. So could see some on and off shower and storm activity locally here at Wallops as we move through our Saturday. Going through the overnight time frame, as mentioned, we'll have that lingering chance of a shower or storm for the first part of the evening, and then things should calm down as we go into the start of the day on Sunday. Zooming out here, looking at the Sunday forecast, will be drier for the day on Sunday and more in the way of sunshine, but can't rule out an afternoon shower or storm, so we'll keep a chance of that possibility during that afternoon time frame. But as we move into next week, we will see clearing of all the shower and storm activity as we move into the start of the next work week. High pressure briefly in control. We'll still see some troughing over the northeast, going to keep our temperatures pretty reasonable and going to feel a lot better than the hot and humid conditions we have been seeing, and generally expecting dry conditions for Monday and Tuesday and possibly into Wednesday as well. We will have a chance of maybe some weak energy early Tuesday morning prior to daybreak, maybe bringing a shower through the local region, but not a lot of confidence in that at this time. We will start to see a return of some unsettled weather potentially as we get into the second half of the week, as we'll start to see a return of that southerly flow and an increase in some of that moisture and warmth building into the area, potentially bringing that unsettled shower and thunderstorm activity. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we do have green conditions through our working hours. Today we'll see our high temperature around 81 degrees this afternoon, winds turning onshore, peaking around 7 to 12 knots. And again, so feeling much better, and should see a few breaks in the clouds as we get into the afternoon, and our ceilings rising to around 2,500 feet. And again, could see a break in that cloud activity with that layer becoming scattered, but generally expecting mostly cloudy conditions to persist. We'll go into the evening with clouds building back in, becoming overcast. So when we start to introduce that yellow risk for precip and lightning after the 22 local time frame, also introducing yellow risk for some reduced ceilings with that activity and those lower clouds building back in. Keeping a light onshore breeze through the morning, and we do increase to an orange risk after that 4 a.m. time frame. That does look like the best timing for that more widespread area of activity to push through the local area. We'll see our low temperature bottoming out around 70 degrees, and winds turning a bit more southeast as we get into the start of the day on Saturday. Onshore flow going to keep those tides slightly above normal today, and our extended forecast here carrying that 80% chance of rain through the morning tomorrow, dropping that to a 50% chance as things become more isolated late in the day and into the evening time frame. And then Sunday we'll carry a 30% chance for an afternoon shower or storm, and will be slightly warmer with our temperature pushing towards the mid-80s, but we'll stay seasonable as we move into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with our temperatures in the low, potentially mid-80s, but generally low 80s for our highs, and seeing those low temperatures back into the upper 60s, much more comfortable in the mornings with the lower dew points. And then as we get into midweek, we start to bring back those rain chances, looking at about a 50% chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorm activity with the return of that moisture flow as we get into our Thursday. The temperature still holding through the mid-80s for that time frame. That's going to wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again on Monday for our morning daily operations briefing. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend.